I make fire. The fireman. What up guys, and welcome back to Jesusdrawz. I'm Jesus, and in today's video I decided to do a time lapse of me doodling 2 times. One with my right and another with my left. And honestly, I don't remember the last time that I've even bothered to, try to draw with my left. I never really saw a need for doing it, so I decided, hey, why not do it for this video? So let's get right to it, see what we come up with. And if at any point in time you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and don't forget to subscribe. But without further ado, let's get to the drawing. Yeah. Alrighty peoples, we gonna start this off with the right hand doodle first. Now the right hand drawing took about an hour and a half, I would say. Definitely didn't take as long as the left hand one. But the process behind this one is kind of just drew things that I've incorporated into other doodles, but I didn't just want to do that. I wanted to try to come up with new characters, so I kind of had to think a little bit outside the box. Try to step out of my comfort zone in cartoons I draw, usually. And some things I do to help me come up with these things on the fly. I usually start off with the eyes and then work my way around that to creating the face, and then creating a body and realizing what kind of character it's going to be. So I usually start off with eyes if I don't have an idea of what I want a character to be. Or I look around the room, like I said in my other video, the artist block video, which I'll leave a link in the description below and put it somewhere up here so you can click on it and watch that shit. Hey. But overall, I think this drawing, the right hand one, took about an hour and a half to color, pencil and ink and all that jazz. Every way. So here, wrapping up the right hand drawing. Bang, there it is. Alright, and here with the left hand drawing. Now this one, things were a little bit more interesting. Now I kind of wanted to just see where my left hand would go and what kind of shapes and characters I would come up with, so I really didn't do a lot of erasing with this one. So it kind of just made me think a little bit differently, considering that I had not as much control as I would if I was using my right hand, if you know what I mean. And this is what came out from the process. These characters feel a little bit different because they're not what I usually would have thought if I was drawing with my right. I don't know how to explain, but it was just weird, because if you look closely, like, what the fuck is that thing? It looks like a fucking chicken alien thing. It doesn't even make sense. It's like a chicken with human hands. What the fuck is that? I would have never thought of that before, but that's what came out, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna stick with it. I'm not erasing. I'm gonna work with whatever comes out. And the drawings were just a little bit different from what I would draw, which made it feel a little unique as opposed to something I was drawing with my right. I would say this one took about 2 hours, I think an hour more than my right hand drawing. I just wanted to be a little more, I wanted to take my time a little bit more. I didn't want to rush this one. I actually wanted to make it look somewhat good. It was honestly the penciling part that probably took the most, because you had to think of things on the fly and also try to see how would you draw this with your left hand. You know, it's just weird. The lines came out all squiggly. It was kind of like I was learning how to draw all over again, which was weird, but it was cool. But once I had the pencil down, the inking part, the only difficult part about the inking part was just trying to be steady with the pen, because I realized that my hand would like jiggle, and then it'd be like it spaz or something. It would just be like all over the place. I just had not enough control as I would with my right. Majestic piano. Ooh, them chords, baby. But with some of the characters, like the elephant, I was originally gonna draw a dude with gauges, but for some reason it came out looking like an elephant, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna work with it and draw an elephant. You know, I drew other things. I drew some pot, a pot leaf. If you think about it, saying pot sounds weird. You sound like the police. Like, you don't call up your dealer and be like, yo man, let me get some pot, man. You know some sketchy shit is coming out when they say the word pot. You gotta say, hey fool, you got that weed? You don't say, hey fool, you got that pot? You know, it just sounds weird. But anyways, before I get off topic, some things came out differently than I would have thought. Like that scroll with like the feather pen, I would have not drawn that. That's just what came out when I drew the lines with the pencil, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna roll with it. And that's kind of what you gotta do when you do these sort of things. You just gotta roll with it. Roll. I'd hate to break it to you people, but I did not color this in with my left hand. Because during the process of when I was inking this with my left hand, there was a point in time where my hand started to fucking cramp. I was like, oh, what the fuck is going on? So I took a break. And I was just thinking, god damn, if I color this in with my left hand, this is gonna take forever. My hand's gonna fucking fall off. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna color this in with my right hand. It probably already looks like shit because I drew it with my left. So I'm just gonna color it in and possibly save the life that it has with some decent colored pencils, you know? But I feel like that's all up to you, the viewers, to tell me. What do you think? Do you think this left-hand doodle looks cool as opposed to my right-hand doodle? What do you think of the overall doodles? Drop that shit down in the comment section below. I'm a pillow. Black Widow. Spider. Drawing with the left hand overall was a good way of finding inspiration, so I probably will still do this in the future if I ever experience some sort of artist block and need ideas. But wrapping it up here, folks, let me know what you think of the video. Which one do you think came out looking cooler? The left hand drawing or the right hand? Whoop, 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 steady there, cowboy. So here's the left one. Whoa, whoa, what the fuck is going on? I don't know. Alright, so the left one. We got this over here, and then we got this one, the right hand drawing. So let me know in the comment section below what you think of the video, the drawing, anything, any video suggestions. Drop a like, a comment, let me know what you think, and until next time. Pew, pew, pew.